Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream. Um, uh, if you can tell by the title, I am halfway through the anthology so far, and for my submission, that is, and that's it's for the 9-volt holiday anthology, which will be hopefully be ready by Christmas once I submit it. Um, I'm aiming to get 26 pages done for my story, which is um called Santa's Secret Service. And if you don't mind me giving you a little synopsis, it's about Santa's special force of spy forces who go out on patrol and search for the kids to put who can put on his naughty and nice list. It is. It's an action-packed story, but it has like a nice relatable character in it. I I hope she is I hope you like this character. She's in this page as well. Her name is Blossom, and she's a rookie elf. Oh, by the way, these are the elves. So they're like an elven division, like they're the division of his elves workshop that goes around the world and gathers intel on who is naughty and who is nice. That's the basic premise. And she's just a rookie spy, learning the ropes, even if it's she has to learn the hard way, as we find out. Especially in these few panels. Not things aren't going really well, but yeah. She's in Detroit, which I think a lot of people know that Detroit's not really a great place. I think they were recorded around 400, at least 400 homicides in 2019 alone. I don't know how much that is, but I imagine I don't know. It is quite a state of affairs, one could say. A dire state of affairs. But yeah. Oh, I'm just inking pages and hanging out. And I'm listening to save room theme from from Resident Evil Revelations 2. Um, hmm. I'm glad you don't. I'm glad I have my headphones in this time. But hmm. Actually, I think he did wear gloves. Yeah, and I still haven't got that camcorder yet. Hoping it'll arrive soon because Danger Girl, my copy of Danger Girl, the book by J. Scott Campbell, arrived the other day, and it was scheduled for like it was set to arrive December, but it's early. Maybe I might track my like orders. Bloody hell! Hey, how bright that looks. It's like glowing. I don't know why. Maybe phones aren't as good for like recording as I thought. Oh boy, you know. And that's what I think before I get back into making a video again, I might just I'm hoping to get that camera. Looks like we got someone in the chat, or I mean someone watching. Hope you enjoy the stream. And how was your day going? I'd like to know. Are you prepping for Halloween? I still need to get like I I bought like pumpkins last year and the year before, and I think I might do that again. I just don't know what to carve. Also, since it's like the first year I'm working full time, I wonder how it's gonna work this year. Like, because if I work casual, it's just very frequent. But I mean, there are holiday functions I sometimes work at, but especially on public holidays because they pay well. But I don't know how Christmas is gonna go in regards to work. I think I just have to ask the manager, I guess, as I'm not too familiar with full time work. What if I lower the brightness slightly? Whoops! I just used the fill bucket by accident. Does that help it? This means I probably have eye strain. I don't know. Kid has sharp knees. Oh my god. Sneakers are weird. Hmm. Maybe it's Velcro. Hmm. There you go. It looks more like a sneaker now. Still a bit bright on the stream, so can't really help it. Hmm. Oh, by the way, guys, I recently got this mini this package in the mail, which is the Mini Comics Exchange. It's part of a group. I guess it's a group effort to share our comics around by like mailing them out. In this case, it was like just small mini comics, and this one's by Peter Seckler. He did the he runs some of the channels on the Discord, and especially the draw ones. But he made couple of these mini comics, and especially this is by Aaron Guzman, aka Monkey Wrench. Uh, he's running a coffee right now, and the print quality of these ones are pretty good. Wow, they came in a nice, neat bundle together. I really like that. I like the color on this one too. Yeah, it says Air 19. I can't remember who it's by. I think, but he's very active in the Discord. But it's all sorts of goodies, and unfortunately, mine arrived late to like Peter, so we might do a second one, and they'll probably get theirs. And they're kind of old anyway, so I don't know how I feel about them per se. But they'll probably pop up in another bundle later on this in 2021, I guess. Man. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. I might just do that. God. Desk is a bit filthy right now. Okay, fine. Darn kids. Am I right? Let's say the darndest things, lively babbly. Hmm. 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 How's it going, chat? Ooh, what you making, Danielle Sherry? I'm making a comic book. Well, story. It's for a anthology. Um, just I'm at halfway for the page count, and I'm just inking a page right now. Hmm. All right then. Day could be better. That doesn't sound too good, Greyhounds. I hope you're. I hope your day does get better. I'll say that. My day just started. I had a long day at work yesterday. Going one makes me stay home, instead of going to my job. If only. If only that were the case. I hope so. I'll try to make a career out of this one day. I know I can do it. Hmm. Hmm. redesigning the sneakers. My tongue hurts. Oh. Okay, they face away, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna probably try to watch Bly Manor tonight. I've heard good things from a certain podcast about it. It's been raving. People have been raving about it, or not. I mean, it could be like popular a year from now. I mean, The Thing wasn't popular when it came out, so it's possible. Came out as the same year as E.T. I imagine, you know, yeah, some competition. What was another thing? Um, I watched the video about like the original Resident Evil director. The director for the first few games, said the reason they got more action focused is because, I guess, people are less like inclined to to buy a genre that's like associated with negative emotion stuff, because horror's kind of niche when you think about it. It's like it has like this expect like you expect to be frightened or feared, not excited a lot of the time, but something along those lines, and it was really interesting. Um, dunk, dunk. Mm, almost done with this. The inking stage, that is. Wait. Hmm. What's up? I thought you were a message. Never mind. For some reason, when I go into Amazon, I can't look up the order I made, like the orders I have. For some reason, I don't know what. Track and manage, is that what it is? What? Buy in. What's going on with this? I don't know. Orders, open orders. Hmm. What's this? Oh, it's paperback Escalator by Brendan Graham. Is that actually... Is that available in relationship to Australia? Paperback. Question Brain Room short comics. Oh, okay. Alright. Nice. Just hope I can buy it. Buy used, sure. Like if I can buy it. Let's see. Yeah. It's not too... Won't break the bank, that's good. Yep. Yes, deliver that. Oh, so it's like, oh, damn. Oh well, can't get it. I'm afraid. Sometimes Amazon can't deliver. Unfortunately. Let's see. You ever like pronounce words wrong, like on purpose, but it's just your thing and you keep doing it? I don't know why. It's like my mum did. I think my mum did it with some words, and like it annoyed me at first, but I just adopted it. I adopted that kind of way of, I adopted that like habit. um, where the heck? Buy again? It's so weird when it doesn't have. Hold on, I'm gonna check on my iPad. Maybe it'll show up there. Let's see. I'm not waiting until Christmas to get this camcorder. Okay. Where is it? I should put like a different screen. Yes. Greyhound says yes. Garbage. Oh yeah. Um. Yeah, you do that too. Oh my god, it's doing the same thing. I don't understand how it works different on mobile. Apparently, like I can't find my order. No, not that one. It doesn't make sense. Like I can't view all the orders I've done. Filter orders? No. Last 30 days? Nothing? That's fucking weird. That's so weird. I don't understand. I ordered it on mobile and it shows up there, but not on desktop apparently. Why are you so weird, Amazon? But anyway, um, this kind of slaps this. Wait, where am I? Oh no, open history. Where are we? Doodly doo to do. Set you at ease. No, that's not it. There was another video. I hate it when it doesn't show up. Doodly doo to do, doodly doo to do. I'm just looking for some music right now. Do. Did aim. Yeah. There we go. Hayes Recruitment. Thanks. Still get recruitment emails and job listings, which are fine. Let's see what if I look. Maybe if I search my email and find the actual thing I was looking for. I know it by the price range. Okay, let's see. So why doesn't this show up on my orders? I don't get it. So let's see. Oh, it's in Sydney now. That's a good sign. It was like in New York the other day. Wait, 3 days. Wait, 4 days ago. So it is on its way, thank God. It comes with a windsock mic. You know those like the ones with the foam on them. That's really cool. I'll be keen to check it out. Okay, I think I'm almost done drawing these ruffians, and gonna proceed on to the greys. How are we doing? We just you scallywags. Okay. All right. Making good progress. We might even get 2 pages done today. Who knows? I wonder how this sounds. Let's see. See, this like resolution for my like, I don't know if it's to do with the internet or not. It looks so bad right now. I'm just gonna see how that sounds. Wow, it's a bit behind. Shit, wow. I don't understand. Maybe my internet's pretty bad right now. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Nice progress. Thank you, man. Appreciate your encouraging words. Doodly doo. That's not how it looks. Let me see. Where was it? Okay. check in the comments. All good. Where are we? Okay, so... Yep, I'm going to try. Alright. Oh, Beanie. My cat's asleep. I think she's probably having, I don't know, nightmares or something. Poor cat. Do-do-do. Making great time, yeah. Alright. Oops. Yep. Oh, it's just over that. I'm done with that. Damn, I think it did. It did an oopsie again. I keep meaning to do a color version of these, and I'm forgetting about it. There we go. I would like the palette back again, please. Doodly doo doo doo. Pardon me. Whoops. There's a thick-looking finger right there. Mm-hmm. Maybe I shouldn't run 2 videos at the same time. I don't know. Were there other streams I was watching before? Let me see. What was I gonna look at? What the fuck? I'm looking for the video to watch. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know the perfect one. I know the perfect one.
That reminds me of the plasma gun from Doom.
Shit. Where am I?
The BFG one from the film, I guess. Also, I told
Yeah, the
It's
film.
more of like a BFB
the film, just so
than,
I'm
to be
clear
honest.
for everyone. The film. The amazing film.
Yeah. They will see our coverage of that event.
Doom was more entertaining than The Wall.
Well, that's not fair. The Room is more entertaining than loads of things.
I know.
So many aggressive people in chat right now. Like, cover Quentin, goddammit. It's like, we're getting I swear. Okay. Look at this. This exists.
How to be massive, funny, affectionate, and very, very sharp. This book is, well, massive.
How to be
You can actually
massive.
Google that. How to be massive.
We should buy it. That's a podcast. It should be the podcast book. So this is toxic FDC. I mean, it's not like Nostalgia Critic wasn't. It was fair criticism aimed at him, but I'm just showcasing.
Where's the timestamp guy?
It had 50-50, right? It wasn't like the extra credits video where it was like 95% hated it. That was like 50-50. Yeah.
I
Where are
thought
we?
the video's kind of 50-50.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah,
Oh, we're just about to get to it.
It's like, is that
That are so. Is it so green?
look really unhappy, but I like it.
Nice.
Well, you
I
watch
see
Doctor Who.
That's me watching Doctor Who.
This is me watching Doctor Who.
I'm just gonna wipe out these extra episode related memes.
That's really good, though. Really
I
good.
love too.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
There's a lot going on in this meme. 8 women like me. No thought, only feeling. Get out of your echo chamber and face me with what am I holding there? Looks like is that Fringy? Because of the nose, I'm thinking.
Toss them out the window.
I think I've said that at some point.
Is
Well,
that
just
that,
the-
that reminds me of the plasma gun from Doom.
Yes.
Wait, didn't we already get past this?
be honest.
The film, the amazing film.
Yeah.
Wait,
God damn it.
how the heck did I?
I was like,
Here we are.
look at that.
Go.
Hans had some Miller. You said it would be.
It's Quentin time.
Sorry.
Don't touch me.
Sorry, there's too many memes.
Wow,
Alright, is that
54. What a way back.
I
EFAP 54.
already used the bathroom, so I think we're good.
alright? Okay, you locked in? Is you engaged?
Yeah, be sure to deflate your shoes and make sure you're buckled in for this shit. I'm sure.
Deflate your shoes?
Yeah.
You never get that expression? What are you,
Yeah,
Jay?
pumped up kicks. You deflate your you know.
Oh.
Okay. Alright.
Mildly unimpressed.
My God, am I the last Jedi? Will you be? It said Luke. You said last Jedi. He did. Spoiler alert for those of you who haven't
Is that
seen
green?
The Last Jedi. Although it's been almost
Why is it so green?
Why does he own a Kylo Ren mask mug?
Because he loves Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren's the best character.
Such a compelling character, yeah.
I mean, yes. To be fair, Kylo's the best.
Maybe we shouldn't run my
character,
stream
so,
at the same
both reasons
time.
they want him to
I
be.
can still watch this.
He's like the only one that has something.
Still watch on my phone.
What'll we beat a bottle?
Alright.
I don't know.
Poe's better written than Kylo.
I liked Kylo at first as being a ridiculous, horrible fanboy, which is exactly what Quentin is, which is why this is funny to me that he's drinking out of a Kylo mask. So, Kylo's worshiping Vader's mask, and here we have, Quentin already drinking his
I think it used to be milk.
green.
It used to be milk.
Is
Oh,
it?
it's
Is
green
it? Oh, is it ectoplasm?
Oh, that's what it's supposed to be, isn't it? It's supposed to be the alien titty milk. That's
Oh.
why it's green.
No, but that.
No,
the
the alien
titty milk's like a
titty
teal.
milk was. What color was
Blue.
it?
Yeah, it was like a
Blue.
blue teal.
It was blue.
I think it's green. It's blue.
They did that for a promotional thing where they served like the alien titty milk and the milk they had in the, which was green, and the milk they had in the cantina, which is blue, and that was like an event, I think,
Blue in the originals is green and
like a showing of the film with
ST.
that.
It's different milk. That's the point. There's a lot of people were like, it's not the same color, it's bad. And they were like, it's not the same cow that he's milk.
Oh man.
It's fine.
Ah, that day before I watched The Last Jedi, and I bought like the cup because I thought it looked cool, and then and reality ensured.
It's bluish. It's like a very pale light blue.
I
like it,
wouldn't
that's
be.
people's problem with TLJ. The titty milk is the wrong color.
It's just the titty milk is the wrong color. It's either that or it's Ecto Cooler, because I know he was also apparently a fan of the Ghostbusters remake.
Really?
Really?
What?
I say that I've not seen it, but I'm still surprised. It's really.
Why
bad.
would you be surprised? I mean, I'm just saying, like, his opinions are pretty consistent. If other people know must be good. Like, it's pretty much that.
He does like to stand against the. Do we know if he liked Doctor Who season 11?
He's liked all of the. He's stood up for all of the new recent seasons of Who that I've seen him do.
Hang on. When did you turn off it? When did it get bad for you?
When did I stop watching actively? What was her name? Billy?
Oh, Bill.
Bill, yeah, I liked a couple episodes with her, but the writing got so bad around then, and I felt I could
That season
feel
is a weird
Peter
one, yeah.
Capaldi. I could feel Peter Capaldi being angry at the lack of material he was being given, because he's a fantastic actor. So it felt frustrating to me to watch an actor try to do backflips over garbage material, and I just kind of got bored with it. So that's about the last time I really watched it. I watched a little bit in between, but that was the last time I really could tolerate anything about
I
that.
do really like that season, but I totally understand why people don't like. Yeah, it has its things.
There's some episodes that are good and some that are so bad. It's very mixed season, and I just kind of got
Peaks
bored.
right at the end. Like the ending is
That's
great.
what I heard. But I have to have the mental capacity to get through it, and I don't know if I do. I'd rather just rewatch the first 9-10 seasons.
Yeah, that's fair.
Watch David Tennant's again.
Oh no, it's all about Chris Eccleston.
Well, I mean, he's only the one season.
One
I like him
series.
too, but
I know, if it is one series, is my favorite.
Do you think that at one time Quentin's like nightstand, his bedside table, was just four Star Wars related things arranged in?
I was gonna say, look how awkwardly
time,
placed
we're
that
saying
little Vader doll is. He's like, just
Well,
just
doll's an action
Anthony's
figure.
too big to fit
Yeah.
in his TIE fighter.
Oh,
Kylo's so there's a lot of thematic elements here. Kylo being so much more important than Vader. You see, Vader's sad. He's like a little boy. Like, oh, that's supposed to be Vader. Well,
I think so.
what else would it be?
Oh wait, is it supposed to be Kylo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just assumed
My
it was like
feet
one
are
of those,
fucking
like,
freezing.
It's a little blurry. Guessing it's
Yeah,
Vader.
it's supposed to be Vader.
I'm back on the camera
Wait,
because it's a really low quality action
He
figure,
did-
so it's
He
just
did this also
just
in the
blurry.
video that I was criticizing him over his weird love poem to ContraPoints that he's deleted.
No. He
unlisted or unlisted.
Well, he made it unlisted.
I'm gonna find some socks that are nicer than my current
Oh
ones.
shit! Okay, very interesting.
He in his own words, he thought it was a bad video and he put it down. And then he heard that people were canceling her, and so he was like, "Nope, put it back up. I don't want people to."
Oh wait,
So
no,
he thought it was
you got
bad?
you got the timeline wrong in that, my dude.
I did. Sure.
Because I was watching it. I know because he blocked me on Twitter as it was happening.
Oh,
he
Tell us more.
Okay, unless I'm completely wrong on this, and it's possible I am, but I remember I just happened to see him posting it on.
I remember when I say, like, whenever sometimes I have a good idea, I go like, dude! Just randomly. Just like two things are connecting in my head. Like, you know. Like a switch gets turned on. Yeah.
Because I did follow him, I guess. I don't anymore because he blocked me. But
Okay.
he was like,
Back to the work.
I'm looking for opinions
So cold.
to respond to the ContraPoints stuff.
Oddly
This was
cold.
after she got canceled or whatever. He didn't delete the video until after that, until after he blocked me on Twitter and all this other stuff. Because he was like asking people for their opinions of how he should respond to the controversy. By the way, he deleted all of those tweets. He deleted all of those tweets. He says, I always do this. I always ask for help and then delete all of my tweets about it. Okay, I don't know. I don't follow you that closely, my dude, so I don't know.
okay,
But-
person.
Basically, yeah, I just said, wow, that was fast. That all of a sudden, right after she got canceled, was when he was asking for help to help him write a new video about it. And it wasn't until like the next day that he even, or maybe a couple hours later, that he deleted or that he privated that video. So
Anyone in the Discord?
What
Let's see.
happened?
Oh yes, but the queen, she
Punching
stayed
up.
his heart. I'm just saying,
Thank you.
you know.
I could have sworn I read one of his tweets saying that what I said was how it happened. That's why I said that's what I read, but that makes a lot more sense. What you just said, like
Oh,
to me.
I'm sure if it's how.
Please stop
was
saying
it.
amaze balls, Peter.
And I
Peter, for God's sake. And I make up words. Just oh my God. I'm just reading some comments I'm reading on the Discord. But where are we? Okay. Anybody in chat? Lots of people. Yeah. Don't know. He did a good Batman, that's for sure. Um, hmm. 20 days left for this anthology. Very awesome. Hmm. Where are we? Yeah. Ah.
Could be wrong.
He's saying
But
that
I
he may
remember
not
the
be
timeline.
trustworthy. Rags, can you believe this?
Oh,
And
EFAP.
I can't believe that anyone would even.
Yeah,
imply
I'm just
that-
play it while I'm in the stream. And I can comment on it, and I can comment on it, which makes it like a weird Inception kind of feel, you know. Like, so don't respond to EFAP, responding to Quentin.
He is a
Oh my
dishonest
god.
piece of shit.
They just all feed back into themselves. It's just weird.
Oh, yeah, we're watching one of his
Just
videos.
saying.
Yeah, it's been a funny epic with ContraPoints in him. He just wants to be noticed. That's all it was.
Did you just say epic?
It was
Very
it was epic.
That was pretty epic.
Months at this point, and it seems like people really didn't care about spoilers this time around.
That's so out of
Incidentally, I had
focus.
this idea for an opening skit where a prominent person in my life could tell me that novelty coffee mugs are stupid, and then I would get mad and smash this into the side of an elevator somewhere. But kind of like it now.
Elevator.
Believe it
You
or not,
don't?
I saw.
You really don't know any place in the town. Look, I live in North Little Rock. Not a very big town. I'm next to Little Rock, which is sort of bigger. But man, what's your excuse for not knowing a place that doesn't have an elevator?
It's
in it?
Quentin Reviews. He doesn't know what an elevator is.
He probably uses the elevator a lot. He doesn't seem like a take the stairs kind of guy.
I just want to question the mentality of,
You have
smash
perception,
the numbers on the
exactly.
wall. If only this was happening in an elevator, I'd understand this reference.
It's a really
Yeah,
old
like,
one
we
by
wouldn't be
today's
able-
standards.
Yeah,
He just smashed it into a wall. Surely he knows places that have walls.
It's when they start to get longer. Also muted by accident.
You smash it into the wall.
No, maybe not. I'm not. No, I'm
Fucking
a little
hates
confused.
walls.
He might not. Yeah, he probably fucking hates walls, dude.
And here we are. We're back
Although
to
if he
walls.
did fucking definitely, actually, you know what? He definitely hates walls. So yeah, I guess that's why he chooses to live outside of the wall. Why do we keep going back to walls every time?
Because he hates Trump.
We're talking about
Wall-E is a
the
good
wall
film.
and nostalgia critics. The wall.
There's a common. That's the theme here. It's Trump. I knew it. Trump's really
It's all. Oh, you know what? Trump colluded with
Nostalgia
John
critic.
Walker.
Trump colluded with nostalgia critic.
to create the parody video. I knew it.
It will tear our country in two.
Don't do it, please. It's too late. He was corrupted.
Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, opening night, and I've waited this
Hmm.
long to talk about it because I could immediately tell that it was going to be a contentious topic.
Chicken continuity.
Star Wars
Shit, isn't it?
Does that explain why you would take long to talk about it?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
contentious, so I'd better wait.
You want to see all the takes first, and I guess
He wants to make sure
I
his
can
opinion
understand
lines
waiting
up
on that.
with an approved list of people.
I mean,
That's
No,
what
it-
he
it
means.
makes
That's
sense
what he
because,
means.
Well, okay, that's what he means, yeah. But I do understand the point because sometimes you want to see. I think it's important to like after you go see a movie or something like that to write down your initial impressions, and then yeah, like wait a week if you want to be more objective about it. See what other people are saying, hear different opinions, try to see every perspective, and then rethink about it, watch it again maybe, and then you can probably have a better opinion on it. It
Yeah.
does take a while. 'Cause-
I think that's fair. I just got the impression immediately that he was like, I don't want to speak until I know it's safe to.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he-
definitely
he
what he
definitely
means. I mean,
is.
that's him,
Yeah, with
but-
his obsession about being in certain groups, he's like, if I put out my take on this and it's the wrong take according to the group I want to be with, then they might ostracize me.
often be exciting in the moment, but they also quickly build up a sort of cultivation of hatred. So when you walk out of that theater,
Build
there's
up a
this pressure.
cultivation of hate.
From a Star Wars movies in general?
Well, I mean, yeah, because the last three were bad.
Well, even in Force Awakens, I guess he's right to a degree. A lot of criticism.
Yeah, I remember
against
that.
The prequels and Force Awakens more so. Than
48, I can't remember. Wow,
That's
The
48.
last four, well, the last four. If he
Short
he
man
breaks
bad.
movies, so I'm
Do you mean
curious if he was
Numbered ones or
thinking about. I'm sure. I think he was maybe referring to the prequels.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
wait,
no,
right.
that's not
You're
what he said.
referring to.
Well, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's referring to the prequels
What are you referring to?
because they're kind of universally considered not good. But because this was released in what 2016, this video.
No, no.
I
Last
think
Jedi was 2017.
And I think that he's a fan of the prequels too.
Of course he is.
I mean, he's in conflicted company at that point. So a lot of people who like the prequels hate the sequels. At least that seems to be what I've
A lot
gathered.
of people just hate the sequels.
That is true. That is true. But yeah, this is
I
probably a 2000.
hate the sequels and I love the prequels, but for not great reasons.
I was gonna say this probably came out in 2018. I could check the date, but I'm just saying that it's because he said it was after the release, and the release was late December 2017. So
Well, it says that this video came out in February 3rd, 2018.
Just topic. Star Wars films can often be exciting in the moment, but they also quickly build up a sort of cultivation of hatred. So when you walk out of that
When
theater,
people think
there's
about
this
'em, yeah.
pressure to choose a side. And the
choose a side.
Choose a side. Well, I can see why he views it as choosing sides.
Oh, come
That's
on,
not how
like-
the rest of
that's
us
the
think,
big-
but
No, that is
Yeah.
such a big thing, choosing sides. Whenever I tried to release a video talking about like things that were tangentially related to the film itself, so I like just remain neutral on the film for the purposes of that.
choose a
and, like,
side, Dave.
there were people and
About
trying
side.
to figure out like it's like, you know, when you're talking about something unpolitical and people are trying to figure out your politics so they can like discredit you.
Yes.
Well,
It was like that, but with
There are people in this world who think, like, if you don't have politics in your media, that it has nothing to say. It just, wow. Just think about that.
how I felt about the movie. Like I've never seen more of like a if you don't
Yeah, she studies a hard. Like, she reads a lot of, I don't know. I probably wouldn't want to do a type of, like, her type of work where she reads papers and like reads a lot of like, you know, studies, but she is pretty smart. And I did get a VPN because of her promotion, I think, in the video. Yeah. And so far it's been pretty good. Yeah, I think it was a good deal.
don't like the movie, that just means that I don't have to listen to you. Or if you like the movie, that doesn't mean that means I don't have to listen to you.
Yeah, it's like they're desperate to label so they can dismiss.
it's a
Exactly.
simple self-categorization, and it's a function of social identity theory, which is pretty much that, as I've said before, people are cognitive misers who don't have a lot of time to spend thinking about things. It's just easier to put you into a group and say yes or no, rather than understand that there's a spectrum or that ideas can be complicated or middle of the road. Because, for example, when we conduct research, right, and I'm asking you have you ever taken this little test where it's like, answer this question between strongly agree and strongly disagree?
Yeah.
Now, the problem is that when you put 5, when you have any kind of odd number of questions, whenever there's an odd number, it means that people will try to choose the number towards the center because they just don't want to be confrontational. So there's also a perception that when you take a middle ground or a more nuanced approach, that you're just being a pussy. There's just a public perception of that. And interestingly, it's related to lower intelligence. So people don't like taking the middle ground.
Committing.
No,
Well,
you
I'm
can
not
commit
saying
to the middle
the
ground.
middle can be correct. Like
it can. And my point is that these are perceptions, these aren't realities. This is just
Okay.
how the human mind perceives this stuff. And it's why people will tend to have an adverse response when you give them a more complicated answer that requires more intellectual thought rather than a quick and dirty one. And it's not because people are stupid, it's because they have a limited amount of resources to spend on this stuff. Cognitive and energy-wise resources.
Don't like they want to be like, do you love it or hate it? Hate it? Okay, good. Moving on.
you don't have the time or the mental energy to find a nuanced view on everything. Like, you know, you don't have time to become an expert in like every field, but you
Sure.
want to have opinions on most of the things that you encounter. So
Yes,
when
precisely.
when you hear something like, oh, you just hear like the most reasonable sounding take without really thinking about it and latch onto that one.
Or the most common one.
I
People,
suppose. Yeah.
well, you know, if you hear something frequently enough, it can come to be perceived as, you know, more normative. And that's the thing, like the nostalgia critic thing. Not to go back to it too much, because obviously people don't want to hear any more about it. But it's the same thing where everybody's saying it's terrible, it's awful, it's the worst video on YouTube. Then that, or I'll look at Pro Jared. How about that? Pro Jared, you know, did these bad things, and they just say it over and over and over again. And then whatever the truth is, we still don't know about that kind of stuff, and about how cringy, how bad is nostalgia critic's video is somewhat subjective. But that's none of the nuance there matters. It's just what got repeated the most and first. Something called the primacy effect.
That makes sense.
Sorry, I don't mean to
No,
go
no,
off on social science.
it's interesting
But
because we may say similar or different things to you, but with much more layman terms. We'll be like, when a person says stuff a lot, some people think it true. There you go, nailed it.
Nailed it.
But yeah, because like with TLJ, most people just agree now that it's rather than saying it's a good film or bad film, if you want to be quick, to be like it's a divisive film. Divisive. No one really disagrees with that. It's a divisive film. That's the truth.
Well, yeah, that is a fact.
Well, that's what I mean, though.
Yeah,
For all we know, you could take a sampling of like 10,000 viewers randomly from the earth, and they all found it good. If you're like, okay, but it is still divisive from the reference of critical assessment. I think we could probably say.
I know you guys, you have to have seen it. The quote unquote study that came out like maybe 4 month quote unquote study about studying. Basically, it found that people who are progressive and nice and wonderful and lovely feminists who are good to everybody loved The Last Jedi, and only nasty racists didn't like it.
Okay.
Now, did you happen to read that?
Well, we're
study?
nasty racists, and we didn't like it, so
I was
that
gonna
does
say,
seem to.
It's happened with
It's coded.
It wasn't a real
It's
study.
coded in a
But it
certain
was,
like. The Last Jedi is coded in a certain direction, so I can see that there would be a correlation there. But like, no, you know.
I'll have to see if I can find the study, man. If you didn't see it, I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. As soon as I read the research, I immediately emailed the quote-unquote researcher and asked him for his raw data. Guess who not only never got back to me, but immediately shut that shit down. I was the only one who called him out. I'm not saying I'm responsible, but he certainly never sent me his raw data. So,
His lay of man,
Are you
yes.
racist if you don't like TLJ?
Well, that's not for a while, but yeah, this is the video for that.
Well, there might have been, but I never got
EFAB
access to it,
54.
you know?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I can't just
Yeah, it's not
say
the
that
only
my
film, right?
preconceived notions without any evidence are correct.
You got the whole
Boring.
Ghostbusters one where they were like, sexists hate it. It's like, I don't know, it just
Well,
seems
they
like
would,
it's...
but
Well, yeah, no, that's
I'm
true,
sure,
actually.
I'm sure rapists hate it too because it's just a shitty movie.
just, you know, like
Aliens from the
anything
gates
where it's like,
Well, that's the kind of you know who else drank water and
Hitler.
oxygen? Hitler.
Didn't Hitler have a dog?
Hey,
Hitler
man,
and
thanks,
he's
Peter.
vegetarian.
so he didn't eat his
Thanks for stopping by as well.
See, that's why Quentin recommends dehumanizing these people, because then they can stop being associated. Like, yeah, he wasn't human. So the comparisons.
Oh, did you literally see that he said that about Ben Shapiro?
Ben Shapiro, yeah.
Ben Shapiro isn't human.
Well,
Yeah, he
it's
said
bad
he
to
said-
humanize Ben Shapiro,
Yes,
basically.
he said that by PewDiePie having Ben Shapiro on Meme Review, it humanized him, which was a bad thing.
Wait, was Ben Shapiro on Meme Review?
He was.
Yes, he hosted Meme Review.
Oh my
This
god,
is
that's
epic.
hilarious.
This is the thing.
Meme Review, you didn't see it?
We would have
'Cause, like,
Ben
he-
Shapiro
man,
on
it's a
here
living-
for the memes. Like, that would be hilarious.
Ben Shapiro is like the most. He's just a conservative. So it's not like he's crazy or anything.
He's not
I
human,
don't
right?
agree with
Shit.
a lot of his takes, but I think I fucking love that man. He's hilarious. I love him.
Yeah.
Like, I will watch so much stuff that
Well,
he did.
again, we would, unironically, one of our most wanted guests would be Alex Jones. And people would be like, wow, you're humanizing Alex. And we'd be like, he's a human. Oh, boy, it's so funny. So, yeah, it's a
No.
Humanizing, like, you know, humanizing isn't like
Yeah, let's do a podcast if that's just to clear that up.
like there are lots of bad humans.
Absolutely,
No, no.
I think that's part of the point that we're missing. Is like, no, don't dehumanize. It's important to recognize that humanity can reach this point. humanity can get these
Yeah.
places. We need to figure out how to prevent it.
It's like when someone's a bad human,
We need to figure out how to
they're a bad
from becoming
human.
Alex Jones.
Don't become Alex Jones. I don't know. I want Alex Jones to make a movie.
I would love Alex
Give
Jones to
him-
make a movie.
Give him the writing and directing credits for the new Star Wars film. Let him go. Let him do it.
If you guys haven't seen the Count Dankula, the Count Dankula Alex Jones chat, oh my god, it is insane.
Anyway,
The Last Jedi has certain moments that I think are bad, and there is this certain temptation to be seduced and consumed by the dark side of the commentary about the film. But here's what's really important to me. When you take away nitpicks about the story, thoughts about the characters, and if it fits into canon, which is
Oh, we lost
obviously
Aiden.
bands.
That quote.
yeah, I was going to say we're dealing with one of the greatest quotes from Twitter reviews. It's so unfortunate that she fell out. We'll rewind through and she goes, I guess in the meantime, this is actually something that we've referenced on EFAB. This one quote has never been played on EFAB, so I guess I'll just play it in full while we're waiting for it to come back so that everyone can hear it first. Let's just make sure.
Last Jedi has certain moments that I think are bad, and there is this certain temptation to be seduced.
Hello.
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 Hey, sorry about that. My internet cut out for no reason.
That's
Oh
that's
no.
alright.
Fun.
You want to jump back in? We're about to reach
Yeah.
his best moment.
Your internet was cut off because YouTube heard that you would not
With DDoS and
Venture wanted to know my location, and it just ruined the internet. Yeah.
It's like there are hot Ben Shapiros in your area. Yes.
I mean, have you
I
seen?
would have won a free iPad with Ben Shapiro.
Can someone pay to run that ad, please?
they're all Ben Shapiro's.
I want someone pay to run that
I
ad
will-
on Pornhub. I want people to be on Pornhub and just see that and be like,
This
what
would
the
be a-
fuck?
This will be a very quick aside, but it's somewhat related. In that one time in my neighborhood where I'm staying right now, I was walking around it and I found that people had stapled onto telephone poles just dozens of flyers, and all they said
Oh,
was
absolutely.
a picture of Bob Saget, and all it said was Bob Saget. That's the kind of personal that I'm looking for. Okay?
What?
That kind of shit. All right, that was it.
You're back in. Okay, I'll
Yeah, it should be back in.
shuffle it around.
We're in the right place then.
dark side of the commentary about the film. But here's what's really important to me. When you take away nitpicks about the story, thoughts about the characters, and if it fits into canon, which is all basically just fan stuff, there is very
Fan stuff.
That is.
I don't know, what even else is there? Like, what's left
Well,
if you take all that out?
Well,
World
you
building,
take the
story,
audio
characters,
and the video.
plot, consistency, logical consistency. That's just fan shit.
Well, it's like, if he means, by fan, he means people who care about it, then I guess, people who don't care about it aren't going to care about that stuff. Why would you make a film for people who don't care about it?
It's just a baffling comment.
That is wild. That is out there.
I can't remember.
It's just saying all the
just
things that
consider-
matter.
Just consume product and get excited about next product. Everything else is just fan stuff.
Why would you even be watching if you weren't a fan?
Does he not consider himself a fan?
Pretty sure he does.
Well,
That's
this
why
is
I think he made a tweet saying that he's the only person who thinks it's a bad idea to resurrect Palpatine because it'll kind of undo all of what they achieved in Episode 6. And I was just looking at that like,
That's just fan stuff.
Fan stuff. Why do you care?
Let's see. Let me see now. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Oh no.
Hang on, that's the point where he's like, hang on. To be fair, that is the point. That is the point that woke a load of people up to it, and you're like, yeah, that's what I've been saying for quite a long time.
I wonder what he's going to move on to say then, because obviously if that's fan stuff, then what should we be addressing?
canon, which is all basically just fan
themes.
stuff. There is very little that I have to say about how this movie
About
was
family,
actually bad. Visually,
Oh, the
film-
visuals in the score.
Well, so he said if you remove all that stuff, there's very little for him to say about what's actually bad. And it's like removed all of it.
All of it.
He took
Like,
away
he said,
80.
okay, he said nitpicks about the story. So if we assume that
Oh.
Oh no, am I on power?
there's
Go.
problems with the story, which isn't true.
I'll
but let's
start.
assume that.
Go. Sorry about this. Battery's a bit low. Oh man, all my production values are going down. You know, it's all coming down. Yeah, I think I made great progress so far. But I've hooked it up now. I've hooked up the charger. It was just at 20% right now.
Then I guess he's saying the story holds up.
I think that he's saying that any criticism of the story is a nitpick.
Pretty much, probably.
It's just
I
fans.
think he probably thinks that any criticism that he's seen, which he fucking knows what that is, he considers a nitpick, even if it's not.
Yeah, this is early 2018. Maybe he hadn't heard much, but I still don't believe that
That's
he thinks TLJ is that bad at all. I think he'd probably say they're nitpicks. If you remember, me and Rags have had this several times. The one that comes to mind the most is like, I think we're talking to Billy the Fridge on Drunken Peasants.
Looking at
The fuel fiasco, creating the entire plot, how much it doesn't make any sense at all, and there's so many different things they have to forget about in order for it to run. And he was like, okay, but that's like really nitpicky.
all right. Now where are we?
What we asked him was why didn't they just hyperdrive a ship in front of the Raddest?
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
this.
and you know, there's more than just that though. There's like the fact that the small ships are faster than big ships. It's like, so just send out an army of TIE fighters then.
Because we know the TIE fighters can catch up to him because they did.
There's the
And
whole
we see
they
that they have like thousands of TIE fighters.
they can have the Millennium Falcon and the transport ship hyperspace in and out of the whole thing. So it's like, so when you ferry your 400 remaining people out, you can probably, like, a fair guess, you could probably fit, I want to say 100 people on the Millennium Falcon. What do you guys reckon?
But
If you
guys,
smush
it's
them
a
in, probably.
children's movie about space wizards.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be good. It makes sense.
Why do you care about this nerd
Yeah.
stuff?
Well, it's the thing, you explain all that, and they're like, that's just nitpicks. And I'm like, so what's the serious stuff then? What's the plot breaking stuff to you? And it's just like,
The themes.
Nothing in
Which
a
I think
movie
are
is
broken.
serious except the underlying meta narrative.
I think the fucking
The
themes
only
are broken
serious
too,
parts of
though.
the movie are the good parts.
I mean, I will say this. I will say
Themes.
this. George Lucas, to some degree, knew and worked with Joseph Campbell, the man who wrote The Hero with a Thousand
Oh,
Faces.
the soup guy.
Kill me. But he was the writer of The Hero with a Thousand Faces, The Hero's Journey kind of stuff. He's the one who basically popularized that concept. And Lucas knew him. So when people try to truncate Star Wars down into it just being
I'm just picturing a sentient Campbell soup can. It's like whispering secrets to George.
sci-fi version of the hero's journey, they're not
Oh, wow,
completely
of course.
wrong in that it is where that comes out of. In that Lucas, I don't know exactly how much it was his role and his understanding of Campbell and how much other people saved the original films. Obviously, nobody really does, but it was based on a very simple hero's journey cycle. It doesn't mean that's all that was there. That
doesn't
was
mean it's bad.
because it's not bad. It's core
Yeah,
humanity.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
It's simple.
core
It can be
humanity.
totally good. In fact, I
Yes.
think all the time Mahler and I are like, yeah, maybe just have a simple story that makes sense instead of a complicated one that's just shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Joseph Campbell's talking about. Is he's saying that humans basically, he was a comparative mythologist. He said that humans only have so many numbers of stories.
Oh, I'm thinking like when Rags made that joke about Campbell soup, and he was referring to Joseph Campbell, and I'm just picturing like a soup can just whispering its secrets to George. That doesn't make any sense.
can tell, and simple is better for that reason. And ultimately, no matter how original Destiny you try to be, your story is going to be copying someone else's to some degree. We know this happens all the time. My point through all of this is though, is that I just it was not every young adult children's book that doesn't sell more than a couple thousand copies tells the hero's journey. What made Star Wars interesting is not the most basic themes. It's the universe that was built around it and the intrigue and the characters and all that stuff. If it was just the most basic theme, the hero myth, then it would be no more powerful than any other hero myth story.
It's like the paint.
Yeah, but they say the devil's in the details, and all of those details add up.
Yeah, it's we talked about this before, but like, what creates stakes? It's our understanding of the rules. And if you break those rules, the stakes obliterate. Like, they're just gone. How am I supposed to care about a space chase when you guys don't even care about the fact that you've already highlighted several ways to destroy them and you don't seem to notice? I'm just sitting here like, okay, so they're in danger right now. They should be dead, but why should I care? I never. Yeah, and so you have to often discuss with people to try and break down what exactly is the significant and the insignificant. And you do find a lot of people say plot, characters, small little inconsistencies are irrelevant compared to the overall message that failure can be the greatest, very emotionally appealing. It can still be broken down mechanically.
Especially if you're a failure.
Well, I mean, a lot of people reference the movie as like, look how much it failed, and yet what we can learn from it.
Wow, that's like, what level of meta are you on, my dude?
I want Ryan to reveal that's why he said there's nothing wrong with this film, because he's like, yeah, that was all the point of it. I designed.
I'm trying to teach myself a lesson about filmmaking that failure is the greatest teacher.
Gorgeous and wonderful, really.
This fan stuff. There is very little that I have to say about how this movie was actually bad. Visually, the film is stunning. The score leaves you breathless, and the actors consistently give the performances of a lifetime.
Yeah, so the actors, the music.
But I mean,
all of those things were good in TLJ.
oh well.
Well, some of you.
I'm not a fan of Daisy's acting for the most part.
I agree with that.
I find it.
I feel like she's competent. Like,
she's competent, but you know what? I don't actually think it's her problem. I think it's the writing.
I can agree
She's
with that
only
too,
given
yeah.
like two. She only has like two emotions to express, like being upset, kind of, or being
Mild
excited.
concern with mouth open, yeah.
how
Yeah,
do you bring that character
mild
to life?
excitement.
Hasn't got a character.
Mild excitement with mouth ajar, or mild concern with mouth ajar. There's really nothing else.
It's just jars. Just jars.
Mark Hamill was great. I liked him through. Played the depressing, wanting to kill himself Luke Skywalker brilliantly, which is
The one we all know and love.
Rianne really wanted him to be. Yep.
Then we got Kylo, or I've forgotten his real name. Damn, brain's melting. What is Kylo's real name? Adam Driver, that's it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
God, no, I don't want that. I want the
He-
bucket.
He's very emotive.
He is. He's not. I don't think he's a bad actor, as far as I've seen.
And then, I guess
He's great in a lot of stuff. I say a lot of stuff. I've only seen it in Black Klansman, but he's good in it.
those are right. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's almost like, I think we always gonna try and come back to like, it's the material though. It's like if the actors can
Well,
only.
Right.
Yeah, TLJ is like, man, is it the actor or is it just a shitty script and Ryan Johnson telling him you have to do it like this?
And then as for like the
I mean,
music, oh, go ahead.
you can't. You know what I mean? If you give actors nothing to work with, it doesn't matter which actor you give it to if there's nothing there. It's like the Doctor Who thing. If you don't give them anything to work with, it doesn't matter how good of an actor they are.
Yeah, they're supposed to do what the director sees in his head, basically. If the director is just terrible, then he's going to say that, oh, that take that you did, that was excellent. That's the part that we're keeping, even if it was poo-poo.
A lot of what people say is the problem with the prequels is that a lot of the acting is wooden.
Hello there.
Like
I don't think that's wooden.
The level of acting talent.
You have a good evening, Peter.
Shows the
I'll see you
importance of a
around.
Good director. Because what like was fucking Ewan McGregor
And have a good night.
Who else is in that? Samuel L. Jackson. all playing blocks of wood.
Right.
Liam Neeson as well.
Bro. I think it suits Liam Neeson more than it did Samuel Jackson. We wanted to.
Liam Neeson does.
But yeah. Then as for the music, I've said this before, but some of the best tracks are all just from the older movies. So I don't know how much it counts.
Yeah, it's the same leitmotifs. You can't count it as new scores.
Leitmotif.
And then visuals, you're like, oh, well, I mean, Prometheus is pretty awesome looking too.
Oh yeah, Prometheus looks great.
I really hate the way TLJ looks. I even like when I first saw it and didn't think it was that bad. I still like the fit. I just didn't like how it looked. Like it was technically competent, but I was like, no, it's ugly. I don't know why.
It's Hollywood D.
How dare you
It
say?
is.
Explain your position.
And I
it feels
promise
like
Hollywoody isn't like a trans slur or anything.
it feels like it's just trying so hard to be like, whoa, look how good this looks. It's got like the red being kicked up from under the salt, and I'm like, wow, they're really trying to make an iconic shot here, aren't they?
I guess
Like,
I could agree.
Ryan filmed this going, oh, people are gonna remember this for years.
Yes, they will.
Do you know what
I
makes
say
me
instead of they'll
remember
remember it for years, they'll never be
It's
able
like
to.
the ground is bleeding
Oh shit.
as the battle breaks out. War hurts the world. That's what it means.
This is sort of a battle, right?
What's so fucking interesting about that is that why do people remember the scenes that are iconic that The Force Awakens completely stole? Why do they remember all those scenes? You know, the two sons. Why was it? Was it because
Why would they
were,
remember that?
would it be because they were special effects that really blew people's minds? Or was it because there was an emotional attachment to the story and the characters? I don't know. Jeez. It really makes me think.
I mean, you know, it worked for a lot of people. It clearly worked for Quentin. He's referencing it literally as.
Okay, I think I'll cult it there. Thank you for watching, guys. We're gonna take a bit break now, and probably get ready for work as well. But thank you for joining me. And if you like this video, let me know what you thought in the comments, and also give a like if you enjoyed it. And once again, I'll see you around to Greyhound, and but also once again, guys, I'll see you next time. Have a good day, or evening, or if you've just woken up. I hope you have a good rest of the day. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers, and have a good day.